Good morning, day 26. So I woke up this morning feeling absolutely brilliant. Had such a good sleep last night. I think I've been a bit sleep deprived recently. Been doing a lot of miles, getting to bed quite late. But last night I was in bed for like 9, slept right through to 6 this morning and just woke up feeling really refreshed and energised. And it follows on from a good day yesterday in the bike, 74 miles and just back on track, back on target. And after the obstacles of the last couple of days, it really felt good for me. So I was meant to take 3 days to get to Milan. Today was day 2, but you know what, when I woke up this morning I was just feeling brilliant. On the bike, there's been no issues on the bike. I've just been superhuman, so focused, determined and committed. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to make Milan today. So I'm just about to begin the climb up through these big mountains here in Switzerland. We'll climb up, cross into Italy, and I'll make Milan today, not tomorrow. This is it, we're doing it. Keep moving forward, overcoming adversity every single day. First hour, climbing up the Alp. Another day, another Alp. You know how it is. Just loving going up these hills, honestly. Just know that I'm growing and progressing so much. Just getting so much fitter, so much stronger. And that's why I love climbing the hills, because I just know that I'm making so much progress, and that is the thing that I love the most. Oh my god, that was absolutely incredible. Finally got to the top of the Alps, climbed all the way up there, finally got over the line this time. Now my way down into Italy, we've done it, and do you know what, this is absolutely it. The last week since I've been in Paris, I have been absolutely flying on this bike. Me and Robert the Bruce have been doing some serious miles on this bike, and I've only just started. And ever since I was in Paris, I was so inspired as I cycled in the Champs-Élysées, and I thought to myself, imagine after this I went on to win the Tour de France, and I thought to myself, I wonder if that's even possible. And ever since then I just keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. All I can think about is cycling and winning the Tour de France. And do you know what, at the top of that hill there, as I climbed up, I just made a decision to myself, I'm going to win the Tour de France. That is the end game of this cycle. Watch this space, I'm just getting started. This is it. The impossible dream is just the beginning. I've arrived in Italy. I put on my windproofer to come down the hill, but it's absolutely boiling here in Italy. There'll be no need for that, so I'll be taking it off right now. Italy, it's a pleasure to be here. Ciao. Welcome to Italy. So we've successfully crossed the Alps. We're now in country number 5. Sometimes in life your path gets blocked, but when you've got a goal and you're committed to it, you just find another one and get there in the end anyway, and that's what we've done. We've made it to Italy. Now time to make Milan. Let's do it. Ciao, grazie, prego. So we're in Italy and we're bobbing along, we're doing it. Going to make Milan today. Done about 60 miles already. A lot of that was uphill in the beginning of the day. Now on the flats, on the home straight to Milan. Just going for it today, going to try and make it today. Absolutely convinced I'm making it. Still got about 70 miles to go I think, so just going to batter on. It's already like 4:30, so time's against me, just going to get it done, get there and get to Milan. Let's do it. Done it, Paris to Milan. Do you know what, as I was climbing over those Alps today and coming into Italy, I made a massive decision and commitment to myself. Ever since London, I've been absolutely flying on the bike. I have been superhuman and I've been doing so well. And I've just wondered myself, how am I doing so well? How have I got so much potential on this bike when I've only just started cycling? And ever since I was in Paris, I just kept thinking about what it'd be like to be a world champion cyclist. Just after cycling down the Champs-Élysées and standing where the champions stand, the world champion cyclists, retracing those steps that they've done. After that, just every single day since Paris, I keep thinking about it and keep thinking about it and keep thinking about it. And do you know what? Today I just decided I'm going for it. I'm absolutely going for it. This cycling in the world, I always thought that was going to be it. But you know what? It's just the beginning. The impossible dream is really going to be the journey to becoming a world champion. And my story, the place I've been, the dark place I came from, all the adversity I've overcame, it's going to be one of the most inspiring stories of all time, and I'm going to show people what's really possible, because I'm going to set the world record for cycling in the world, and then I'm going to win the Tour de France. You heard that right, I'm going to win the Tour de France. This is it. I dedicate and commit my entire life to cycling and inspiring other people. Watch this journey, please watch it, it's going to be special.